Hey everybody, just wanted to give you a quick review of this Abrams amber beacon. This is a 7-inch beacon. This is a class 1 beacon. There's three classes of LED lights for emergency purposes, and this beacon here is a class 1, and the lower the number the better. So this here has 36 watts LED, 36 watt LED power. Um, and I can tell you it's a very bright um, beacon. Um, and the reason why I bought it is just in case I decided I wanted to do a little bit of roadside assistance or something to that nature. I wanted to put an air compressor and all that on the back of my trucks. So right now I'm still thinking about it, but for now I at least have the beacon. And this beacon, like I say, it's very bright, very nice beacon. I like it. It's got a magnet on the bottom of it with a little rubber here. So if you wanted to, you could easily stick it on the back. I usually just keep it inside my truck unless I actually need it. So I'm going to go ahead and power it up so that you can see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. Again, very bright. It's kind of hard to tell since it's still kind of daylight. I'm probably going to show a video of it once the sun goes down, but um, you can see it's pretty bright. It's flashing off of the weathered paint on the van there, and it's still very powerful. Look over there, you can see it over there. And so if I back away from the truck, you can see how powerful it is. And it has several modes of operation. That's just one of them that I'm showing you there. That's the one that I kind of settled on. But you know, if you just need something that to do basic warning, you can just stick that on top, especially if you need it. And if you don't need it anymore, just put it back inside. I mean, the top is made out of like a light. I mean, it's not light. It seems pretty reliable plastic, but I still would put it inside if I didn't really need it, just to kind of keep it out of the sun. But yeah, it's pretty bright, even from here. So like I said, it's got a magnet on it. It's a very strong magnet. And they make this actually in a smaller version. I think there's a 4-inch version available, but I just decided I wanted to get the 7-inch. But yeah, it's a pretty powerful light. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like at night. And one thing I like about this beacon is that it's got a really easy to use, 12 volt cigarette lighter type plug. I don't believe they're actually the same thing. I think this is just a slightly smaller outlet, but it's kind of like that idea. If you have one, you just can use it as such. And your on off button is right here, and you go through your flash patterns with this momentary switch. So that's one of the nice things that I like about the beacon, is that it's easy to use. You don't have to have any pre-wiring or anything. You can just let it go right into your door jamb, the wire here. And when you don't need it anymore, you just take it off and unplug it or turn it off. It's 360 degrees of coverage, and it's, with it being 7 inches tall, it's right on top of the vehicle. Everybody can see it all the way around. So now I'm back with it being almost dark outside. As you can see, it's still a little bit of daylight out here, but this is what it looks like even with my headlights on. So this is the mode where it's actually kind of acting like it's rotating, and as you can see, I mean, it gets your attention pretty good. And that's, right now the my camera on my phone is can only adjust so fast, so you can kind of see how bright it is compared to my headlights. So as you can see, it's kind of bouncing off of the surfaces a little bit there, so it's pretty bright. like I say, that's not with it being at full darkness, and as you can see, it really gets your attention. So, imagine somebody coming towards you, and you're on the side of the road. That's pretty good for something you can just stick on the top of your vehicle. So, um, yeah, it's a pretty good amount of brightness, and I would say, if you're gonna be out on the side of the road doing any type of work, please don't skimp on emergency lighting, or don't skimp on, buying a light, because, you might think you're saving money by not buying something like this, but there's a lot of people out there not paying attention, and all it takes is one wrong move and you could end up in the hospital, and it could cost you a lot more than the little bit of money that this light would cost otherwise. So anyway, I really like this light and I recommend it. I think it's worth investing in something like this, especially when it's easy to put on. But anyway, yep, this is the 7-inch Beacon LED magnetic light.